And not having a good time with the weather, you should know by now that the harmattan is already here and making life very much uncomfortable for most people. It comes with dry and dusty winds that is not friendly at all, not at all to anybody. And this shift has changed the lives of the people in the Upper West region, right from the way they dress to the type of pomade they use, including if you're in Accra. And for dealers in second-hand pullovers in that part of the country, including cosmetic products, they say they are making the best of the season. Well, we'll bring you a lot more reports on this very subject from our Upper West correspondent, Rafiq Salam.
The harmattan is here with us again, and its severity is at its zenith. It has changed the lifestyle of the people right from the clothes they wear to the pomade smeared on their body. Abdullah Banja is a resident of Wazongo and has a ritual of visiting his kid brother every day at Banungoma, a suburb of Wa. He is fond of wearing singlet there, but because of the harmattan, he is now marooned to this alpine hoodie pullover.
When you just wake up in the morning, even to perform ablution to pray is a problem. Because the water will be cold even inside your room. You have to use cloth to cover yourself before you can sleep.
So now you have dressed this way.
Yeah.
Is it a cure for it?
Yeah, it has a cure. Because I just dress like this and cover my ears for me to just protect myself. Stay pomade. Wallahi. Everybody will see you and say, my friend, why? Is it 1 month that you didn't bath?
It is not only the change of clothes that is synonymous here. Justice Sassare works at Bayport Financial Service, and he told me how the cold has affected his way of bathing.
I can't bath for. When I just bath, when I'm going to bath, I just take all the small water. So take my armpits and then my private pack. Then after that, I just put something on my body because of when I take more water, it will affect me.
Hajia Hawawu is a rice seller at the market. She's always one of the first people to the Wafadama market. By 4 a.m., she's already here to start the cooking of the rice, but now has to shift to an hour and a half later due to the cold.
If you don't have the courage, you cannot come out from your house because of the cold. You know times are hard, and if we fail to come out, we cannot take care of our families.
Even when she finished preparing the rice, her customers are also stuck at their homes. However, one of them defied the odds, came out to have his breakfast.
But you know, as a man, you can't wake up and relax for house unless you go out and find something and chop and go to your work. That's why you see me wear this black coat this morning, and I come to Hajia place and find a hot rice and chop. That's why you see me here this morning.
Despite the complaint from residents about the severity of the harmattan, dealers in second-hand pullovers and cosmetic products said they are making the best out of the weather. Here at A+, nails, cosmetics and perfumes, they told me that business has been better.
We used to have Gislin for months, and nobody will come to ask of them. But now people are patronizing them because it prevents one's legs from cracking.
Same could also be said of the sale of second-hand pullovers, as there's a mad rush for them. Reporting for Joy News, Rafiq Salam.
Harmattan, Sub-Saharan Africa's version of the winter. Let's enjoy. Well, there have also been various effects in our sectors, and several domestic air travelers are now stranded, were stranded at the Kotoka International Airport following the cancellation of their flights due to the bad condition of the weather. My colleague Jennifer Kwemwa was at the Kotoka International Airport and has come through this report.
So I'm here at the Kotoka International Airport, and that's the situation right now. Harmattan has set in very heavily, and it's already started affecting planes. But as it stands right now, already one passenger was not able to fly out of the country or to other parts of the country because her flight was delayed due to poor visibility. I'll speak to a couple of other passengers and see whether it's the same situation across board. But when is your mom supposed to travel?
This morning, by 10 o'clock, she have to leave back because of the weather. She was not able.
So did they say when she will go?
No, but she will come out to us, so we don't know when she will be leaving on. Maybe tomorrow or the next day, I don't know, I can't tell.
We flew in 2 days ago, and then today we're supposed to fly out to Kumasi.
You flew in from where?
From the U.S., Washington, D.C.
And you're flying to Kumasi?
Kumasi.
So what time were you supposed to have left?
The flight, 3 o'clock flight. Yeah, and the information we were given was visibility. So visibility was poor, and right now we're here. We're actually thinking about taking the bus.
I'm supposed to travel to Mali, but due to the weather conditions, the airport authority just informed us that our flight has been cancelled. So I'm here waiting for the hotel shuttle to pick me back to the hotel.
Has the airport told you maybe when the next flight will be available?
Okay, they told us that we should go and come tomorrow for tomorrow's flight, but they couldn't give us the exact weather. It will all depend on the weather. So if tomorrow too we come and the weather is still not good, maybe we might not go. But if it is good, then we will be traveling.
34 Africans from the diaspora have been granted citizenship by Ghana Wednesday in Accra at a ceremony attended by President John Dramani Mahama with a call on them to abide by the laws of the country and defend Ghana at all times. Many diasporans have yearned to return to the motherland, as they call it, to reconnect with the land of their ancestors and also assist in the redevelopment of the continent. Well, today at the Du Bois Center, it was an emotional period for 34 of them, some of whom hailed from the United States of America and the United Kingdom. And President Mahama described the day as signifying turning the door of no return to the door of return. He urged the new Ghanaian citizens to apply for Ghanaian passport as they are not entitled easily to them. President Mahama also stated he would love to have the visa on arrival policy extended to members of the diaspora.
In July this year, we passed another historic legislation that gives all Africans, all persons carrying passports of African countries, the right to apply for visas on arrival. And that has facilitated travel of Africans into Ghana. I believe that this privilege can be extended to the diaspora to allow all persons of the diaspora, Africans, to be able to visit not only Ghana, but all other African countries without the necessity of having to travel to embassies abroad to apply for visas. I do believe that this is a win-win. Our brothers and sisters who live in the diaspora have acquired skills that are useful to the motherland. And so by allowing you to come and go freely and even to reside, you bring back those skills to the motherland and help us to develop our continent. And so let me congratulate those of you who are receiving citizenship today. I believe you're not going to be the last. This should be the first.
Protect, and defend the Constitution of the Republic.
On his part, the Interior Minister Prosper Bani commended the new citizens for choosing to return to the motherland and make Ghana their preferred destination of choice. He, however, warned their citizenship could be revoked on certain grounds.
A Ghanaian citizenship could be revoked as follows, and I quote, "The High Court may, on an application by the Attorney General for the purpose to deprive a person who is a citizen of Ghana otherwise by birth or adoption, of which citizenship on the grounds: 1, that the activities of a registered Ghanaian are found to be inimical to the security of the state. 2, that the activities of a registered Ghanaian are prejudicial to the public morality or the public interests. 3, that the citizenship was acquired by fraud or misrepresentation. 5, any other improper or irregular practice. It suggests that this ceremony also reminds all of us that we have to be of good behavior and as good Ghanaians.
And this will evoke mixed feelings. So what does being a certified Ghanaian mean to these diasporans who have decided to return to Africa? And that's a question Joy News' Maxwell Agbagba posed to some of them.
It means that we're welcome back to Africa after being away for so long. It's a great feeling, man. After so many hundreds of years, we've been acknowledged, because all this time we weren't acknowledged that we came from here. And that's what it means to us. Now we come back because we've got skills, we've got small money, and we can help to develop the country. Yeah, we can help to have an input here. Whereas over the other side, you know, we're not welcome there. But over here, yeah, over here we can have an input. And we can help our people.
Okay. So you believe we can have an input here?
Yes, we have got an input, you know. Okay. Yeah, we have been.
The last 15 years.
Okay, so let me come to you also. So what does it mean to you, this
Well,
conferment of citizenship? What does it mean to you?
It means that we're representing our ancestors who were taken from here, and we are the ancestors who have returned. And that's all I have to say. God bless Ghana. We all influence each other. We all learn from each other. You understand? We learn from the people that are here, and they also teach us something, because we have to know our history and our traditions and our culture, and we learn that from the Ghanaians. So it is for me, it is a win-win situation.
I've been living here in Ghana for almost 4 years now, and I retired from the U.S., but I want to be a citizen of the United States and Ghana.
I'm officially accepted back home in my homeland of African. And I know as of 2012, I had my DNA done and came back that my ancestral homeland was Ghanaian. So everything has come full circle, and I'm at my rightful place in the world again. So it means a great deal to me to be here and be a part of this ceremony to restore my African citizenship.
The African Union has tried to build a house, but they rejected the cornerstone. And the cornerstone are the children of the diaspora. This house cannot be built without the diaspora being. We are the center cornerstone of Africa. Please.
And they are the men in black, known by all for their role in maintaining law and order in the country. Well, one thing you don't or may not be aware of is that some of them lose their lives while working to ensure that the country is safe for all. And I'm talking about the Ghana Police Service. The service, Wednesday, organized the second edition of the Police Memorial Day. You know, some 15 officers who passed on while serving their country. And Joy News' Joseph Akable has a lot more on this report.
That was Erica Lumo, mother of 4, whose husband, one Corporal Humphrey, is one of the 15 honored on this day. With sad look, she uttered the words that translate as, quote, "Life is not well. He's the one who used to provide for myself and the children. We have 4 children," unquote. The occasion was to celebrate 15 policemen with a special mention of one Superintendent Salifo Dagati, who took bullets aimed at Ghana's first president, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, leading to his death. Addressing the gathering, President Mahama reaffirmed government's commitment to provide the needs of the service.
Protective gear, vehicles, increased recruitment numbers, enhanced remuneration, capacity building, and minimizing of risk to our police officers has been the focus of our plans in establishing a world-class police service. As part of the recruitment of more young Ghanaians into the security agencies, the police service has been given its fair share, and recruits have reported in the various police training schools throughout the country to begin their training. This demonstrates a commitment to resourcing the police and other security agencies with the needed manpower to be better positioned to deliver on their core mandate.
Inspector General of Police John Kudalo, who described the fallen men as gallant, encouraged their families to remain strong.
The names carved on this monument never wanted this spotlight that always put the welfare of humankind, especially citizens of our beloved country, above themselves. They felt a sense of duty, and they decided to dedicate their lives in the cause of that duty. Our heartfelt condolences pour out to the families of these valiant and gallant men who have fallen today as heroes. I know it has not been that easy, but just take heart and be rest assured that the good Lord is in control.
But what does the service provide for the families? Superintendent Cephas Arthur is the Public Affairs Director of the service.
You first have the various compensation packages that we have in our statutes. The workman compensation, which is paid to every police officer who sustains injury or sustains a permanent injury, maiming, or dies in the course of performing duty. You are paid workman's compensation. That is determined by the government or determined by the state. Then you are also given full military burial. Is that occasionally some of these people, a selected number of them, are also honored posthumously.
The Memorial Day, which is commemorated on the third Friday of November, delayed this year to enable the president partake.
That's it generally for the news. A tragic event there, but again, we hope that as they sacrifice their lives for the country, we would also recognize the good things they do for Ghana and the public. That's members of the Ghana Police Service and the various security forces. But we have to take a break. When we come back, we'll look at a lot more news. We'll look at what stories around the various news portals. We'll do all that up next.